Marianne Williamson claims Hurricane Dorian turned away from the Florida coast because of a creative use of the power of the mind, then deletes tweet in face of mockery. Democratic 2020 candidate Marianne Williamson tweeted that the power of the mind could help turn Hurricane Dorian away from hitting land. She deleted the tweet and replaced it with one expressing she was praying for the southeastern states that would be affected by the storm. Williamson was mocked on Twitter for the original post. Her campaign said she deleted the tweet because it caused confusion. Williamson was the most searched candidate after the June and July debates. She did not meet the polling threshold to qualify for the September debates in Houston, Texas later this month. Hurricane Dorian is skirting along the eastern seaboard, and the National Hurricane Center warned states would amass several inches of flooding. Dorian was reduced to a Category 2 hurricane by Caitlin Corral Hughes, political reporter for DailyMail.com, published 1821 British Summer Time, the 4th of September 2019, updated 1829 British Summer Time, the 4th of September 2019. Presidential candidate Marianne Williamson drew ridicule Wednesday after tweeting that power of the mind could help divert Hurricane Dorian from making landfall. The Bahamas, Florida, Georgia and the Carolinas may all be in our prayers now. Millions of us seeing Dorian turn away from land is not a wacky idea, it is creative use of the power of the mind. 2 minutes of prayer, visualization, meditation for those in the way of the storm, Williamson posted in a now-deleted tweet. Her campaign claimed the tweet was deleted because it caused confusion. It was a metaphor, the campaign said in a statement to The Hill. When others speak of prayer and the mind, it's considered profound, but Williamson is held to a different standard. Because the comment led to confusion, it was replaced, about 2 hours after making the original post. As the forceful hurricane continued to skirt north along the southeastern coast, she replaced it with another tweet, "Prayers for the people of the Bahamas, Florida, Georgia and the Carolinas," she tweeted. "May the peace of God be upon them and their hearts be comforted as they endure the storm," Democratic 2020 candidate Marianne Williamson tweeted, and then deleted a sentiment that using creative use of the power of the mind would turn Hurricane Dorian away from land. She replaced the tweet a few hours later that simply sent prayers to the states that could be affected by the storm. Her campaign said the first was deleted because it caused confusion. Williamson is one of the 20 Democrats running in the 2020 primary. She gained traction during the first two debates earlier this summer, but hasn't earned enough in polling support to make the debate stage in Houston, Texas later this month. Some Twitter users criticized Williamson's original tweet, and one freelance journalist pled for people to stop considering this person as a serious candidate for anything. "Go away, unicorn lady," another user said of Williamson. Journalist Yashar tweeted a screenshot of the tweet with a caption that described Williamson had deleted it, and the candidate responding by claiming she's not crazy or dangerous. "Since you obviously want to debunk, counter or mischaracterize anything I do, would you like to have an honest and fair public dialogue?" she asked of Ali. "Since I'm neither crazy, irresponsible nor dangerous, I would appreciate the opportunity to counter the caricature." Williamson, an author and spiritual advisor, is one of the Democrats' almost 24 candidates running a 2020 primary campaign. She's better known for her love of healing crystals and New Age spirituality than healthcare policy and economic strategy. She gained traction after scoring several viral moments during the first and second primary debates earlier this summer. After appearing on stage with 9 other candidates during both the June and July debates, she became the most searched candidate on Google. However, the relatively lesser-known candidate has not garnered enough support the past few months to meet the polling threshold set by the Democratic National Committee to qualify for the debate stage in Houston, Texas later this month. Hurricane Dorian was reduced to a Category 2 after it hit the Bahamas as a Category 5 over the weekend. It continues to skirt its way north along the east coast, and several southeast states are expected to amass flood-level rainfall. Williamson garnered criticism on Twitter for her original tweet. She told one journalist who posted an image of her deleted tweet that she isn't crazy or dangerous and would like to have an honest and fair public dialogue. Just days after devastating the Bahamas, Hurricane Dorian center continues to move parallel to Florida's northeastern coast, about 95 miles east-northeast of Daytona Beach, moving at 8 miles per hour. The storm hit the Bahamas over the weekend, resulting in at least 7 deaths. Although Dorian was reduced to a Category 2 hurricane since then, it is expected to produce 5 to 10 inches of rain in the coastal Carolinas, 3 to 6 inches along the Atlantic coast from Daytona Beach to the Georgia-South Carolina line and 3 to 6 inches in southeast Virginia. Despite the reduction from a Category 5 hurricane, the National Hurricane Center warned Wednesday morning that the amount of rainfall and flooding could still be deadly. This rainfall may cause life-threatening flash floods, the NHC said. Last week, President Donald Trump canceled his World War II commemoration trip to Poland, and sent Vice President Mike Pence instead, saying he wanted to stay in the U.S. as Dorian threatened to hit Florida and other southeast states. Let's block ads. Why?